Okay, welcome to Glenn's Corner opening video. I've already done this video and I forgot to turn my sound on, I guess. I'm doing it again. This will be a lot shorter since I know what I'm doing now. Anyway, the question is, Michael James wanted to do this right here. And I said, you can't do it. I wish I knew how to do it. I just don't know how to do it because we did a big corner window. Anyway, it was tricky. And then old Glenn Woodward comes on and says, yeah, sure you can do it. This is how you do it. Bottom line is you got a corner situation like that and you want to back up. For you newbies, this will not work, I don't think, if you don't have this selected. Ignore casing for opening resize. And you come over to window, double click your window defaults, make sure that's 0. That's what you got to have. And that's the way it should be all the time. So anyway, bottom line is, here we go. Let's just, it works with an opening, a pass through. I'm going to put a pass through here, and I'm going to put a pass through here. Shove it in the corner. Shove it in the corner. There it is right there. It doesn't work yet, does it? That's because you got to get rid of your casing and stuff. Casing. Suppress. Suppress. Lintel sill. No exterior sill. No interior sill. Okay. Right, you still got it in there. Come over here and shove it into the corner a little bit. Shove this into the corner a little bit. Still doesn't work. Select this. Hold down the control key. Drag it over a little bit. I swear I did this. I did this. There. You got to get a little bit of a running start, I guess. Come back here and shove it into the corner. There. You get this little glitch right here. But there it is. That's the Glenn Woodward pass-through opening. Now you say, well, I want it to be a door, a doorway opening, okay? So I'm going to put a doorway here, and I'm going to put a doorway here. I don't think you can do it with a doorway. I think that's what Glenn said. There it is right there. I got to get rid of the post, right? So I come over here, 1, 2, get rid of the casing. Get rid of the casing. Casing. 0, suppress. Okay, now I need to shove it into the corner. Can I shove it into the corner? If this works, I'm going to just flip out. It doesn't work very well. If I hold down the control key and do it, does it work? Nope. Hold down the control key, nope. Shove it over into the corner again. Now, see, it doesn't work. It's got to be a pass-through, a pass-through window, because I can't get rid of this thing right here, right? It's got to be a pass-through window. So if I'll just prove it to you that you can do it with a pass-through window, VB. Come over to here, shove it over there. Okay, I did it, right? But you say you want a doorway, don't you? Well, heck, just make the pass-through that much bigger. Change it to 80 inches high. And now you got your doorway, and you got your whatever. Isn't that cool? Now, if you guys watch the corner window videos, I don't know if you remember how much trouble we had with that darn thing, but same thing. I put a pass-through in this corner right here. Oh, in fact, let me check something out here real quick. Yeah, okay. This is vector view. Vector view, I don't have the corner post in any of these situations, do I? But on the exterior, I do. Why? I don't know, but I do. Yeah. Except over here, I have it in vector view, but if I go to render mode, it's gone, isn't it? It's gone. So if you want a corner window, you just can use some piece solids and stuff. You get a frame for a window and put a frame in there. And I get this. I get you a little bit of a bug right here, but hey, this is a lot better than it was. Because I think in X4, when we did this, the corner window videos in X4, I don't think it worked nearly as well. Now it works almost very, very well. Now, if I go back to vector mode, you can see that I have a post here, and the question is, why don't I have a post here? In fact, let me back up a second and say, why do I have a post here in vector, but if I look at render, I don't? Because I changed the material of the sill and the frame to opening no material. It used to have to be a transparent material, but I think Chief changed the out of the box settings for opening no material, and it is essentially transparent. So even though it's there, in vector mode, and even though it is there in render mode, you won't see it. It's render standard, I use the same term. But now why don't I see it over here? So why don't I see it over here? Well, that's simple to explain, actually. Because what I did is I took these two windows right here, and I put them on a layer called Windows Not in Plan. I took the windows off. Watch, suppose I put these on layer. Suppose I put these on the window layer. It came back, didn't it? See that? It came back right there. So if you put it on a layer called Windows Not in Plan, NIP, and turn that layer off, you're not going to see that post, even in vector mode. That's the key to that. So, okay. So Glenn's method worked very well, didn't it? That was the point. That's what I wanted to know. Now, have you ever had a situation like this? You had a wall intersecting here, and you want this open you want it completely open, okay? So let me take this pass-through, let me take a real pass-through. I don't want to take a door right now. I want to take, what is this? Oh, this is a pass-through. Control-C, Control-V, stick it right there, okay? And now this is what we're concentrating on. We're trying to get all this out of there, aren't we? So let's see if I can do it. I can't quite do it. So I pull this back like this, pull this over like this. Perfect. I got it now, don't I? Now I pull this like this. That's what I expect to see. But now I take this, Control-C, Control-V, stick it right there. Now can I make that thing disappear entirely? Suppose I look at it in, no, I haven't made it disappear entirely. I haven't. Suppose I look at it in render mode. It's still there. What is still there? I think it's the drywall that's still there. It is the drywall that is still there. And that's what I want to get rid of. I want that to be a complete opening. Once in a while I do this. And I know you can do the invisible wall thing, but if you do the invisible wall thing, then you don't get your header up here. Because I want to change this and this to 80 inches tall, 80 inches tall. And it's almost completely open. So suppose I make this 40 inches. Suppose I make this 36, 36. And suppose I move this, I can't do it. I think I've done most of everything I want to do with the corner window except this. This is my bugaboo, and this is what I wish I could do. Control-V. Nope. Delete. 6. Nope. You got to pull this away from the wall a little bit. Make it span like this. Now run it through like this. Now put, delete this. Now put Control-C, Control-V. Control-C, Control-V, stick it right there. I'd like to ask CA to allow us to do this, but they probably won't listen to me. 1, 2, U, 80, 80. It seems like there's got to be a way to get rid of that, but I just don't know what it is. Maybe with X6 they'll have that so we can modify that. Would that be cool? Do I have check out my automatic framing, wall framing. Automatic wall framing's on. W. Oh, I want to show you something here. Alt-J. See? Hey, it framed right, didn't it? It framed right. That's how it frames. It's just that one sheet of drywall that I have coming down there. Now, and by the way, see what happens with these corner windows? You got to pull that thing back like this and pull this back like this. and then select that wall and say just for you newbies that don't know what you're doing. You got to come over here, and once you change it, if you have automatic wall framing on, timer up, perfect timing. If you have automatic framing on and you change the framing and you want to have automatic rebuild on all the time, you just come over to general and or structure and retain wall framing. So it won't mess up your wall framing anymore. But anyway, so actually I built the framing very well on this. That's the way the framing works. But in plan view, it doesn't look very good. And actually, for an opening, it doesn't look very good either because it's got this double line here, doesn't it? Oh, so how do you get rid of that? How do you get rid of that? You layer, put that on Windows, not in plan. Windows, not in plan. It's fixed, except for this right there. You still got that. So now it's still showing right in plan view. Even though it's a window, it's a pass-through window, it's still showing in plan view. You just had to put it on a layer not in plan. Now you might lose your, I don't know what you'll lose. You might lose something. We won't get into that. So W, Shift G. So let's see. So if you're gonna do a quick shot of this, I mean, I get this doesn't work. And you're meeting with a client, you're gonna have to say, oh, I gotta delete this layer right. Oh, if I delete that. I delete it all. See, it's just the drywall right there. That's all it is. 3D rebuild. Rebuild 3D. It's just the drywall that's coming down. So how do you get rid of the drywall right there? I wonder. Windows not in plan. Turn it on. I wonder. Control C, Control V, stick that right there. Pull this over like this. Take this wall, break this wall. Control B, break that wall right there. Take this wall, take it on through. Control B, break that. This right here, U, general. Invisible. I still got it. Nuts. U. Structure. Through. Still not good. Pull this over like this. Take this. Control C. I'm just thinking around. Yeah, that's not going to work, man. It ain't going to work. I can't do it. I'll give up. Oh, no, wait. How about if I do this? How about if I do this? I think it just crashed. It just crashed? No. And now I want this thing to go through like this. Can I make this go through? I've broken that wall, right? Broken that wall there. Why can't I make that go through? I don't know. I think I should be able to pull this back like this. Pull this back like this. Send this through like this. I'm still going to end up with the same situation, aren't I? I still end up with the same situation. And then what I was going to do is I was going to go Control B, break that wall right there, and then it doesn't work. Anyway, that's one thing I can't do. I get that, or I didn't do a very good job of it. I almost did it, but not quite. But this is good stuff. good stuff. Anyway, that's the end.